It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Temperatures are starting out well into the 40s today, so no threat for frost or freeze out there early on. Definitely still jacket weather, but the big story for you today is that we warm back up into the 70s. It is going to be a warm and windy day across the Ozarks. In fact, you'll notice the winds later today. That's going to be one of my headlines in the extended forecast. Things this morning, though, fairly comfortable. We've got the sunshine out to start you off this morning, and temperatures are going to be warming quickly as a result. We've got the south wind in the forecast today combined with the sunshine. It's going to be a really nice stretch of days here in the Ozarks, minus the wind in the forecast today. Not a whole lot going on really across the center part of the country. It's pretty mild across the middle part of the U.S. We do have elevated fire weather conditions today here in the Ozarks. That's going to be mainly out along the I-49 corridor and points to the west, all across south central Missouri today due to gusty winds and very low relative humidity values. You may notice that it's feeling a bit dry. So the key message for you today is that we do have some elevated fire weather conditions across much of the area today due to the dry air and the southerly winds. I do think that this condition is going to be favorable for fires to spread. So the good news for you is that we shouldn't have too much in the way of gusty winds in the eastern counties. However, fires can spread very quickly in this type of environment. So just be very cautious and avoid activities that cause open flames or sparks today. Burning not advised in the Ozarks today. We've got maximum wind gusts 25 to 35 miles per hour. And that's not just for us here in Springfield. It also exists back in our western counties. That's where I think some of the winds will be strongest, all the way up to central Missouri. They'll be a bit lighter for the southeastern Ozarks, a line maybe from West Plains back through places like Mountain Home in northern Arkansas. But everywhere will be breezy, and it may be so windy that travel could be impacted for some of those high profile vehicles, or you could have some loose objects blowing around outside on a day like this. We see temperatures continuing to warm today. We should be back into the 70s for highs, which is nearly 10 degrees above normal. 72 and sunshine. You can probably ditch the jackets later today. It's a good day to dress in layers. We've got the cool numbers out this morning, but conditions look very comfortable as we head into the afternoon. There are also low end precip chances with this cold front coming through for us by Thursday. It's only about a 20% chance for some very light showers Thursday into Friday. And that's it in the extended forecast. I do not have much rain at all. And for the rest of the work week forecast, there will not even be much in the way of cold temperatures that could lead to any frost. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's a heavy rain threat for much of the Northwest and portions of Northern California today and tomorrow. That's happening while we have well above average temperatures for much of the country, 10 to 15 degrees above normal for the Midwest today. Also, a few showers are possible for the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic today and tomorrow, but nothing is too crazy out on the East Coast either for our friends out there. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was this: what percentage of annual candy sales in the United States occurs during the 12-week period that includes Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and Easter? Do you have a guess? The options were A, 25%, B, 40%, C, 50%, or D, 65%. And indeed, in just 12 weeks, 50% of all candy in the United States is sold. This is according to the National Association of Confectioners. Now you know. Congrats if C, 50% was your guess. Here's the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Approximately how much excess Halloween candy in pounds is typically left unsold and marked down in the U.S. stores every November? Do you think it is A, 50 million pounds, B, 90 million pounds, C, 15 million pounds, or D, 200 million pounds? How much is out there as bargain candy? What do you think? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website aroundtheozarks.com. Enjoy today. It's going to be sunny, warm, but kind of windy. Expect winds to gust to 35 miles an hour. We're looking at a high temp of 72 here in Springfield. Thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Gruboff Chevrolet. Have a great one. We'll chat again tomorrow.